Omosh from Tahidi High. He was involved in an accident some time ago. Then
2 weeks ago, to be precise.
2 weeks ago, and there was rumor that he had died, and then it's confirmed he's not. Then again, there's rumor that he has died out of alcoholism. Apparently, well, but he's not dead. And are we in social media killing people?
It's the norm nowadays. It's the norm, by the way.
So is Chinua Achebe dead or dead? Social media dead?
No, the guy died a long time ago. It was like 3 years ago, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
So why is he coming up now?
I think it was the anniversary or something that was happening. Yeah, but I think the issue of Omosh is as sad as it comes, of people who actually could have made something out of themselves, but then did not. And therefore, because of that, they consistently end up in bad, just bad things happening to them. I do not know whether he still recurs in the Tahidi series. I don't watch it lately, because I do not know how long it can be high school. But for him, I think it's just been bad choices and bad company, and bad things keep going on. And then, of course, you know how social media is nowadays. Somebody just picks up something and makes you even imagine that they were there with the person as they died. So it's sad.
Do we need to maybe educate our artists particularly, because many of them get into trouble in one way or the other? I mean, we had Zojwang the other day in a very desperate and dire position until social media again came to the rescue. But when you think about it, he's been working for X amount of years, and maybe he's not been earning that much, to be fair to him. But all the same, are we in an industry, especially artists, where it's so flamboyant, then when somebody pulls that carpet, boom, you're down?
Not so much about Mr. Zojwang, because I don't think he was getting all that money. But I want to talk about Omosh, and Adhiambo brought something up. The problem a lot of artists are facing today, the artists of today, there's the lack of character. There's a saying, I think an English saying, it goes, where character can take you where talent cannot keep you. So it is evident that character supersedes talent. So if you're a very talented musician, but you keep coming late to my concert, or at my wedding, and my AGM, and at my party, or I pay you and you don't deliver, or you say you come with sound and my party is starting at 6 and you come at 10, chances are I'm going to pull a plug on you. And if you do more of that, I am going to look for somebody else to replace you. So I think artists should understand that much as you're talented, it is equally important that you create some sort of character. You are dependable, people can count on you, and then you create relationships. Because a bit of that is lacking. So I'm famous, I'm big, I'll speed off, I'll cut you in traffic, I'll talk back at you, I'll be arrogant, and on and on. So I think that is really, really sad. And they should also understand that fame is fickle, so fickle, that you're not an accountant. Artists are like fishermen. You don't need a seed so that you fish. You just go, dip the net, wait, it's moving, then you pull it out. And fame is very fickle. We have the Nyambanese who are no longer with us, not dead, but doing
don't kill them.
The relevance.
Don't kill them again.
And the Tony Njugunas and the KJs, who are very, very big, but they're not here today.
It's seasonal.
So that testament to allude to, don't be too comfortable. When you're there, do what you can, amass, get something of yourself, and then
and also just invest in things.
Absolutely, so that you don't start appearing on Eliomo. Je, mnamkumbuka huyu msanii alikuwa mcheshi mno.
You're really right, Eric. But last week, Lisa, one of up-and-coming entertainment writers at X, wrote a story about this, about Zojwang and about the athletes, because it's not only just the entertainers, because it's also the athletes. Have you seen how there was the issue when Jeff Koinange did the Odumbe? I think right now is when he's undergoing certain things. So there's a need, and somebody put it really well. There's a need for them to look into financial management. There is a need for them to look at good managers. There's a need for them to realize that career has a certain time span. It's seasonal. You'll you'll be hot now. You're not going to be hot forever. It's the same as well for these socialites. You know, somebody just needs to, I think me and you, you know, you can actually just do this course for them, you know, because they need to know that after about 5 years, chances are not anymore.
And Michael, remember Wanjiru? The late.
The athlete.
And when you get to read about the things he did in Nyahururu, it's really sad. It's really sad. So I am with Aviambo in regards to having a voice of reason. Because you see, and then the other thing that ails them is you're the distributor, you're the manager, you're the event planner, you're talking to the client. Please, so reason nataka 80,000. Unajua rent yangu inanisumbua honestly. Please.
You know?
So it waters.
But it might be that it's such a new industry. We actually don't know how to handle it.
No.
And
they need to up.
Okay, and
So
suddenly
somewhere.
I call it the magic
I just want to tell you guys, calm down. Tea is served. Okay.
Oh, really? It is.
I had to do something.
Welcome, Solo.
But I want to take the time for me to come in and just chip in on this one, because you know it's really sad when you see talent going into waste like that, because we want to celebrate people who've been making us laugh, people who've been entertaining us for the longest time ever. I did the story about Zojwang. It's a very, very sad story, but there's one thing we really lack is talent management. We just want to take talent like that's something that you wake up to and then you do and then you think you can get some money. If you look at any professional careers where let's look at like you've mentioned athletes. All athletes, because they play on an international level, none of them will come without a manager, a financial advisor, and all that stuff. Okay? If you look at international, in the international scene, like Hollywood and Bollywood, and especially let's just copy from South Africa and Nigeria. Most of those big artists right there, they have their managers, okay, who handle their business. Your business is supposed to be acting. Who is coming in and planning everything for you as a manager? You see, the problem is they want to do everything. And I think we also need policies, because then in that case, because you're pocketing whatever you're pocketing, and you know, there's no institution, okay? Whatever you get, like he said, someone is saying bargaining in the basis
of rent.
You understand? If that is how you're gonna let your talent go, then you're probably you're gonna suffer from the consequences. So I think it's really important for artists to know that it's good to have someone who does your management, someone who does your research. Okay, I've seen Nigerian artists coming here with 3 managers. One to help you and is like your PA. The other one to scout around. Okay, know where can we get business, and the other one to actually come and see which producers can we work with, what are people listening to here, and all that stuff. You understand? When you create an institution, then you definitely. So it's really a sad state of affair, because once you don't have an institution, then you don't have a price tag.
But is there a work in progress? Is there something that's being done for us to get there, or are we waiting for others to go then?
I think it will start with the artists themselves. But I think my biggest concern, and I'll repeat it again. Manager will write 4, 5, 7 of them if you want sour. But character, look at Bill Cosby, look at Tiger Woods. Character takes so much away from you, plus your 96 managers, you know? So you can be all these flamboyant person, you can do well for one, you can have the longevity in career like Bill Cosby. But then at 81, now horrendous stories start popping up. Oh, he squeezed me. You know,
what happens is when you have people managing you, you have people putting you in check. This is how you're supposed to dress. This is how you're supposed. This is where you're supposed to show up. This cancel that. Do this.
They have got to accept to be managed.
Exactly.
In order for me and you to get along anywhere, you must surrender to the fact that you trust me enough to tell you what to do. I think most of them are not there yet. They imagine, oh, what? What do you want to tell me? What? This is not going to be my friend anymore? No, you mean I can't wear my bad suit that is 3/4?
But it also amounts to people who want to rush to success. And then they're saying they want to take the shortcut alone. Because, you know, if you're going to rate yourself or price tag yourself on the basis of I don't have rent, I don't have credit, I want to do this, I don't have clothes, then you're going to be earning peanuts. But when you're organized...
But I think let's give credit where it's due. Our friend here, right here, did manage a very successful artist who we actually need to be talking about today. I think Eric, the little one, did, you know, the 1 GB Eric has done a new video.
Actually, yes, that's what we're going to.
Yeah, and he successfully did, and even sometimes he doesn't talk about it, but I know because I was there when this talk began. He managed this young man to what he is today. And it took lots of trust and lots of changing a lot of things. I know for a fact that the moment you want to walk into somebody's life and you want to change it, people don't like change, not very much, because you're used to certain friends, you're used to certain food, you're used to certain behavior. And so when I'm waking up and I'm saying, hey, Kijan, no.